Omar Abdullah, who spent the night in Jammu, is now touring the areas, civilian areas, in which, yes, we can confirm there has been damage in civilian areas in Jammu. So that is different from last night. What you're seeing on your screens is the Chief Minister visiting. It's not devastating damage, but there is damage. Some stray hits have hit civilian areas, residential areas, where people would have been in their homes observing a blackout as we speak. I'm trying to open up this conversation one by one. General Sudhakar is also with us. General Sudhakar, now I understand for all of us who don't have complete information, as well as for people watching the broadcast, the 100 million people in these cities, we are expecting, we want that every ball, ball by ball, we should have commentary, that every ball should go for a 6 and we should win the match with 10 overs to spare. I understand that that need is there. So when something is happening in a particular fashion that we are not aware of, and we are operating in an information vacuum, then idle speculation is taking over. And I'm hoping, of course, that the information vacuum is not indefinitely long. But at the same time, would you qualify this as a further escalation by Pakistan last night? And if yes, what next? General Sudhakar.
Yeah, Rishabh, good morning. I'm still at Greece. Yeah, if I'm audible,
yes, go ahead.
I'm still at Greece with a time differential of us. And there is a social media clip which is floating around in Europe. I think it's in the western half of the world, wherein the American lady has gone to articulate that hasn't been atrocity or the carnage, Pahalgam carnage. It's by itself, hasn't it been an escalation? What more does the world wants? She is questioning that if there is any military response from India's side, then it is just a response. India has got all the entitlement and all authority to respond. Why are you bringing in? Anyway, I don't want to put the jargons, military jargons. Military interpretation of escalation is you gravitate from a lower intensity to higher intensity operation with more number of quantum of forces, troops, and platforms. So that is what the escalation means. But talking from the global perspective, I think the lady is making a very strong point. So therefore, you see, as the time builds by, even Israel also came under a very sudden global perspective changing, in favor of Israel to against Israel. I think time frame was just about 30 odd days. So in case of India, the global opinion has started. People are asking and demanding that exercise restraint. I said, damn well, because like I agree with Professor Nalapat and Himanshu, that this is now or never. You cannot, enough is enough. We have waited for almost 78 years now. And let me tell you, Rishabh, because this is such a kind of a ugly virus, unless we actually root it out permanently, I have been making an expression that the tap of terrorism must be permanently shut. What is the tap of terrorism? The tap of terrorism is the ISI headquarters who are controlling the operation. The tap of terrorism is the military headquarters, MO directorate. The tap of terrorism are those of all the jihadis who are operating in Pakistan. We need to look at the command, control, communication, coordination, surveillance and intelligence and decimate them once and for all.
Okay, but when we say now and never, now or never for what?
Now or never for what? For our own safety. Today, people are scared to go to Jammu and Kashmir or Kashmir Valley, although the media is doing a good part of that. Media management is a very good counter rebuttal, I would say. But the fact of the matter is, in the heart of every tourist, he definitely will be having, fearful of going to Kashmir Valley as he could go earlier prior to the Pahalgam Khan. So when you're asking that question perspective, it has to be on the concept of Israelis mow the grass. You do it for 10 days, give a break of another 10, 15 days. Again, pick up the finer and very accurate, inputs. Take the intelligence from all multiple sources, hit them hard, hit them hard, do not calm down, do not relax. India has to fight a relentless, eternal war against the bleed India with thousand cuts by Pakistan. Bleed India with thousand cuts by Pakistan is not one night war. It is the eternal war against the existence of India. So therefore, if we do not actually continue our battle or the war against them permanently, consistently and persistently, I'm afraid the same people will come and pull us out from the houses and
Okay,
kill us.
let's take it a step at a time. Okay, now the final piece in the puzzle is going to become very serious. I'm happy to have the serious conversation. We are in serious times. But General Bansal,